Hello, it is my favourite time of the month, so I have a red lip on, I have a bright top on, I have a bag full of favourites, and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is something that has been life-changing this month. I know that sounds really dramatic, doesn't it? This is the Body Shop Silky Kalmar Cleansing Oil, and this is life-changing because one pump of this will remove every single scrap of makeup on your face. Waterproof mascara, concealer, foundation, waterproof eyeliner, whatever you've got on here, this will remove it. And not only does it remove it, it removes it without irritating my skin, without breaking me out, and it just feels really nice and soothing at the same time. I have a full post on this, as well as I used it in my evening skincare routine, so if you want to see it in action and know a bit more about it, I will link those below. This is what is on my cheeks right now. Ooh, it's looking a bit grubby. This is looking a bit grubby. This is the Cargo Contour Palette, and each product in here is absolutely amazing. You have your really nice warm contour shade to create a little cheekbone definition. You have your cheek blush color, which kind of reminds me a bit of NARS Orgasm. It's kind of a peachy pink with a golden shimmer in it. And then you also have a highlight shade, which is a really nice white with a kind of golden sheen running through it. Nothing too obvious, really subtle stuff. It's perfect for kind of everyday use. I'd never tried anything from Cargo before, but I was so pleased with the formula of these. It kind of reminds me of Laura Mercier / NARS. Really buttery, really pigmented, but not too pigmented that you feel the need to kind of like dab your brush in at the tiniest bit. And I love that the palette is really slim as well, so it means you just have everything in one place. A foundation I've been loving this month is the new Chanel foundation, and this is the Perfection Lumiere Velvet. I find this foundation gives a beautiful finish, especially someone with combination skin, because it doesn't stick to dry patches. It kind of dries a little bit matte and velvety looking on the skin, but with a really luminous finish as well. It lasts really well as well, lasts the whole day on my skin. It does have quite a watery, liquidy texture, if you can hear that, which makes it really easy to apply as well. So I had to include this next favourite because a man actually chased me down the platform on the tube to ask me what scent I was wearing, because he said he wanted to go and buy it for his girlfriend, and that was the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede Cologne. Now, anyone who's been watching my videos for a long time will know that this was my summer fragrance last summer, and I have brought it back out again this spring and summer because it is just, oh, it's so gorgeous. If you want something a bit sweet for summer but don't want something too girly or young, then look this way, because this is a really nice sophisticated floral, which I think is definitely quite hard to find because they can come across quite girly and young. Plus the Jo Malone colognes last absolutely ages on the skin. Now you wouldn't think, ooh, I just dropped it. You wouldn't think that this, ooh, I just dropped it again. Oh dear. You wouldn't think that this little guy right here has lasted me over a month, but strangely enough this has. This is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Eye Primer. This is actually meant to be for primer and concealer, so I kind of put this on my eyelids and underneath my eyes as well, and I find it helps everything from creasing. It makes my eyeshadows appear more pigmented, as well as helps my concealer last longer and not kind of settle into the fine lines under my eyes. I like the little doe foot applicator as well, because it means I don't need to stick my finger into a pot, which I absolutely hate doing, and it's slightly tinted too, which means it kind of counteracts the veiny lids on my eyes. I posted a picture on Instagram wearing a nice red lip combination, the same one which I am wearing now, and PS, my Instagram is at Amelia Liana if you fancy following me on there. This is the Lipstick Queen Endless Summer Lipstick in Aloha, which is such a gorgeous sheer red. And then over the top of that I've put the YSL Gloss Volupte in 206, and I find that this combination looks really nice and juicy almost. It kind of reminds me of like an apple, or like from Snow White where they have those like really juicy red lips. I like that it feels quite nice and light on the lips. It's not like a thick matte lipstick, and also the combination of these two are really hydrating. This is a bit of a weird one to put in a favourites. I know you're probably like, Amelia, what are weird pink scissors doing in your favourites? But this one is for all big bushy browed gals, because any bushy browed gals will know that like my eyebrows don't just like grow, they kind of grow upwards and outwards and sideways. Basically my eyebrow hairs just kind of grow like that, and they're just really hard to control, so I find that sometimes cutting the top of them really helps. And I used to use just kind of like normal nail scissors, but those are curved, so I couldn't like really get to the hair, and I always ended up with like random eyebrow bald patches. But because these are flat, it kind of helps to cut the hairs straight, so I find that they kind of grip the hair as well as cutting them at the same time. And these are from Anastasia, which is like the brow queen, and they kind of have pink little things as well, which just make them cute. I pretty much had this colour on my nails all month this month, and this is the Estee Lauder nail colour in Tumultuous Pink. Tumultuous. I don't really know how you say that name, but I just need to address that Estee Lauder nail polishes last so long on my nails. I don't even know what they've done to this miraculous formula, but this guy will last about 2 weeks on my nails and will start to chip after a week and a half. It is seriously crazy durable formula. I found these two little guys in my shower in my hotel room recently and I fell in love with them. I just realized how dodgy that sounded. That sounded really strange, but it's not dodgy because it is a shampoo and conditioner. This is the L'Occitane Citrus Verbena shampoo and matching conditioner. They smell really great and zesty, so I find that when you're washing your hair in the shower, it's really awakening. The formula of these two were amazing. I found that the combination tamed frizz, kept my flyaways at bay, it helped hold the curl in my hair because I was curling my hair a lot on holiday, cleansed my hair without feeling it leaving stripped as well, and didn't weigh my hair down either. They basically had the whole shebang, so I'm definitely gonna look into purchasing the full size. You guys know my obsession with serums, and this is the Ren Omega-3 Serum Oil, and I've been using this in the evenings because it's an oil, but it's still quite a light oil. I've been using it before my night cream and it has been working serious wonders on my complexion. It's really light, but it's also quite hydrating at the same time. I find this keeps my dry patches at bay, which can be really irritating at times. It's also helped heal up some old blemish marks I have lying around as well, and it's just made everything appear much more even. Lastly, I have my little life palette, as I'm calling it at the moment. This is the Z palette, and I have been doing quite a bit of traveling recently, and I am going to be doing some more traveling as well, so I thought I wanted to have like everything I love in one place so I don't have to carry around 110 things. This is basically like a magnetic palette and you can fit in whatever you want in here. So I have like my blush, my bronzer, a bunch of eyeshadows, some contour powders. It is just seriously amazing to have everything in one place and in one palette, and that means that I basically only need to bring like mascara, eyeliner, foundation and concealer along with this, and that is everything on my face sorted. I've done a full post on this and how I put everything in the palette and what exactly is in here, so I will link that below. Before I go, don't forget to enter my top 10 products giveaway, which is a whole video of its own, and I will link that down below. Also, while you're at it, checking out the information box below, which all the products are linked in as well, by the way. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is at Amelia Liana, and Twitter at Amelia Liana _, and I'll also leave my Facebook links down there and any other links as well as my website for daily beauty and lifestyle updates, which is amelialiana.com. Ooh, also please let me know what videos you fancy seeing from me this month, and I think that is it for all my updates, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye! Morning everyone, I am currently in the airport. I had to think about that for a second. It's very early and I woke up really early as well. I had a bit of trouble with Duke this morning. But I'm vlogging this weekend because, sorry, I'm looking for Fleur at the same time as talking to you. I'm vlogging this weekend because me, Fleur and Estee are actually headed to Dallas for a kind of vlogging